Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the highlights of today's First Stand 2025 matchup.
Between the Rel and the Zyra ultimate, there's a lot of ways to lock down these carries, but I think that's the plan. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd stand there.
Oh no, and the Quinn went back. Oh my goodness.
This is such an umpty move.
Oh, this would be so cheeky. You can see Peanut gets into the brush.
It would be so huge for him.
In he comes. All right, Bramble Smash, and he steals it away. Peanut now in trouble as the Twisted Advance is going to lock him down. That's going to get the flash out as well. Obviously,
and this lane.
Oh, Impact in trouble. That's going to be one more auto as the flash comes out. Oh, man. Not wanting to risk it, and that does make some sense. In the meantime, though, APA actually doing a really great job, even though Peanut... That's how it goes.
Peanut's going to come over here and try to strike back. Hard to win this fight alone, though.
Yeah, see who manages to get this smite down. It is going to be Umpty, but can he keep himself alive? That's the question. Just running out, and he should be A-OK. Yeah, Zeka, no Buster Shot, of course, only level 4 on this Tristana.
Hard to win against good old Bramble. Tracking Umpty incredibly well here. Have topside control.
Ooh, Zeka actually was hit by that Noxious Blast, and now he's taking so much damage. The Twin Fangs coming through as APA gets the ward down. Wanting to know whether flashing after this guy is going to be a good idea. Never mind, he doesn't actually have that one up and available.
The jungler's also meeting up. Peanut caught.
Another time, that is the Twisted Advance forward, and Peanut, not a lot of way out of this one. That is going to be the poison picking it up for APA, as now Zeka also trying to deal with him. Not enough damage, and there's Core JJ with the grand entrance, not wanting to risk it there.
I mean, I do feel like this is once again a really good situation for them, especially when you consider the fact that Impact... hold up.
Yeah, that is going to be Core JJ lit on fire and does throw down the heal. Is the last tick going to be enough? And the answer is no. That's why you drink your potions, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, scary there.
Yeah.
Yun has an advantage as well over Viper as hold up.
Yep, Delight had his flash off cooldown, so obviously he's pressing that button yet again. Peanut thrown out of the battle though, as the Brambles are thrown out over the corpse of APA.
With his ult to get them out, but now his ult is down for the dragon they want to take. APA going in.
Yeah, there's a beautiful ultimate as well as the Petrifying Gaze onto Zeka. The flash forward from APA gives him the double thumbs up, and that is a solo kill for Yapton America.
Beautifully played from APA there. Sets up the miasma so he can't jump after the stun.
Oh, great interruption there from Core JJ, but he's interrupted. Never mind, gets out with the battle dance.
And that should just be the dragon going over to TL here. Even without Umpty's ultimate, they're able to secure it. And unfortunately for Peanut, he's not able to...
Does mean that he might be able to get something done here as Peanut unable to land the Grasping Roots, but that Stranglethorns does so much work, softening up TL. Delight Magnus Storm onto 3 though, as he's underneath the turret. It just may not matter. Viper diving forward as well, manages to take down Yun as Zeka diving on in. Umpty underneath this turret. He's out of the captive audience range, as is everyone else actually, as this is super awkward. Twisted Advance as Umpty's dead. That was so heroic.
Well, Impact is here. I think that's what he wanted to maybe set up for, but this might just be another handbag to the collection.
Never mind, APA's moving down. Let's see whether the snake and the crocodile can get something done. The answer is at least they're hit. That's a flash forward. Okay, Slice and Dyson looking all cool. Unfortunately, he's still dead underneath the turret.
This game now, to go all the way back to this, it looked like the play should be over. You know, there's not much you can get done here anymore. As you know, HLE, Yun is able to avoid the ult here. And then Delight says, you know what? I think I've got an angle. He always has an angle.
He had an angle.
And Viper just barely gets the kill as Delight holds the turret aggro, and they go for the redive. Meanwhile, in live, TL grouped up.
Yeah, Twisted Advance going to follow Zeka there as he's in amongst 4 people. He's really dead. APA going to grab his 4th.
So frustrating to play against as a Tristana because you always feel like you have that inherent safety of being able to get away. It just keeps preventing him from escaping, and Zeka gets taken out a 3rd time here. That's 4 kills now for this Cassiopeia, and some grubs will come with it. Looked like maybe Hanwha Esports are getting back a grip on this game, but it's just still so back and forth. My biggest issue here for TL is that the gap between Zeus and Impact continues to widen, and the Croc here hasn't really made too much of an impact in this game, no pun intended. Team Liquid.
The gold is completely even.
It's dead even. Again, you have a big lead for Cassiopeia. Everyone else pretty significantly behind on TL's side, so it's a much more even spread for Hanwha Esports, which is usually a good sign, especially with picks that allow you to catch that Cassiopeia potentially. As Zeus is just having a great time here into this Renekton. Putting the pressure on to Umpty now, is trying to secure Dragon.
Oh dear, Yun gonna have to flash out of the way, but does so beautifully. Still going to get hit by that deadly flourish, but isn't actually going to die or anything like that, as now Zeus looking for impact, and the curtains have been called. So is the Nature's Grasp, though, and that is going to guarantee the dragon. Oh, everyone's rooted, and there's the quickness into the back line. They get the knockdown, and piercing once again, unfortunately.
Yeah, and now
APA
Zeus
walking towards Zeus, yeah, exactly, and oh, the petrifying gaze instantly cleansed there by Zeus. Looked very cool, but unfortunately, I think he's still going to die, as the grand entrance cannot be flashed out of. An impact just culls
and the kill there, then turn their eyes onto Zeus, secure an additional kill. Now they're back in the lead.
There's the flash forward, but Impact is going to survive. And so many times we've come out of a replay.
Hero of TL here. The rest of the team will be relevant if he can help get them there, if he can actually win some team fights for Yun on this Forest and get him back into the game. Impact may find himself in trouble here. They don't have vision.
Yeah, he was spotted. This is a very healthy turret as Zeus is coming on over. CoreJJ coming down as well, though, does get the information that Impact is going to be in trouble. And now Zeka coming down as well. So he's going to rocket jump over. There's the Dominus as Quickness going to come on through as well. They do manage to take down the Crocodile as Delight almost just dies to the turret. The ramping damage almost killing Peanut there as well, as Zeus is just going...
They want the Dragon. It's not going to start it. It's looking for the fight.
Yeah, there's a twisted advance forward onto Delight. He's taking a fair bit of damage here, as we can see. This poison is really a worry.
Zeka loses his ultimate here as he tries to push APA away, and that should just be the Drake going over. I think they wanted more than the Dragon, but it is going to be their prize here, Soul Point.
Yeah, and the presence coming in. Umpty, of course, still has the ultimate up.
Well, they're not focusing the Dragon.
But any time they want to pull the trigger, Umpty should be able to just say, no, you're not allowed in here, as the Quickness flies forward. Zeus finding an opportunity is so difficult, as Impact just says, no, you're not allowed in. Zeka now off to the side of the fight, but it's CoreJJ that goes down first, and Zeka has made it to safety. These health bars are so low, and this is actually the kind of fight that HLE really want to look for. Zeus now fighting against Otacon as well. This is insanity, and Zeus so extraordinarily low. Eyes on the prize, though. TL will be able to take down the Dragon. Otacon continues to be annoyed. But Zeus down to 200 will be able to live.
Oh, man, you couldn't have had a more split. That is not how TL wanted that to go. They're going to now put their eyes towards a Hail Mary Otacon.
And this is like...
tournament lives on the line.
This is a Cassiopeia. She does so much damage to this. So as you can see, it's already down to half health. Zeus is on the top side of the map.
They're giving it.
And Zeka's there as well. So yeah, Ruinous Otacon is going to go over to TL. So that's going to mean a whole bunch of extra levels and damage and things like this. And we'll see whether HLE can get enough off the back of it, because they do manage to take down some turrets. Outer goes down in the mid lane. I mean, Inner goes down on the top side.
Look at the XP they'll pick up here. APA
being on the objective first. Is now JJ's diving in. Chains of Corruption avoided there by the flash. Peanuts out of the fight, and they instead just go for Delight. Another Magnet Storm, but this time it's not enough. And Zeus just there a little bit late. However, this AoE damage kind of massive, as Zeka wanting to press that rocket jump button, but TL have successfully disengaged.
I mean, this is a Zyra. They can't just go Dragon, because HLE will be like, we got Tristana, we got Zyra, we'll trade for Baron. I think TL, but split here.
Yeah, Buster shot Umpty, and he should still go down.
APA is getting Dragon. APA is this whole time. It's at half health, and now they have to try to stop this Baron, though. I mean, Mountain Soul is permanent, Baron is not, but you do not want to give this over to Hanwha Live.
Yeah, and they also cannot lose multiple members as well, because then you cannot defend against it. Still, the Baron doing a fair bit of damage here, as it only has just spawned a minute ago.
There's those shields.
Yeah, they're diving forward. Double knock up there from CoreJJ's into the back of the pit. They go. That is the Baron over to HLE, but now Impact presses the Dominus button and looks to try and lock down the fight. The flash out from Yun to try and keep himself alive, and Zeka is going bonkers in the fight. APA, he'll turn up at the miasma a little bit too late.
I think they got to get out of here.
Yeah, you have to run as quickly as you can, but instead they realize that maybe they have not been able to. That dodge was gorgeous, but still, APA is standing. He goes golden, and Zeus is just melting to the poison damage. APA will eventually go down, as Zeka does have his bead drawn now. This gold lead is only going to extend for HLE.
Umpty wants to try to get on top of Zeka here. He is low on mana, but has enough to try to get out.
Yeah, he's still going to be able to press that ulti button, but the walk to the right strategy from Zeka is just a little bit too powerful.
Umpty just wants to try to burn as much Baron time here as he can. CoreJJ on a crazy flank.
Yeah, this is a mental flank, and you can see he is unseen on his way forward. Delight now in trouble as the quickness into the back line locks down Zeka and Peanut. The Petrifying Gaze not doing too much, but the Magnastorm only onto one, and they know exactly who the carry is as APA takes all of these ultimates to the face, and TL are just cleaning up the rift of HLE. The Baron's now just not really doing anything at all. The triple kill for Giannis. Now he is definitely should just be able to win, as Chains of Corruption was optimistic at best. Grasping Roots is going to be grasping at straws there for Peanut. I don't know why he was there.
Every single person who this entire tournament has been warning against Peanut having a tough time is saying, see, I told you!
Yeah, especially when it comes to Zyra. It turns out that that was still correct. Azayas and Impact is still going the same way that it was before. TL able to push up in this mid lane. Delight taking a bit of damage here.
It matters less and less when a Quinn bullies a Renekton, when she can't really get more out of it than just pushing him into his inhibitor turret than having to leave. Meanwhile, a really relevant 4-man push here in mid is starting to actually make a dent into this inhibitor turret as APA TP's in.
Yeah, and remember, the Baron just went over to HLE as well as Deadly Flourish. That is very scary as Jan getting this explosive charge charged up, doing a fair bit of work there. As Jan, I don't know about the flank angle on the Varus, but he gets back to the rest of his teammates.
This is so tense. APA just hanging on the edge here, does so much damage to the objective. Just putting Hanwha life on the clock, saying you will eventually have to come over here. You will eventually have to take this away from us.
Yeah.
Zayas remounts.
Zek on this flank angle, but you can see control wards everywhere. TL have done their homework this time as Viper is in trouble. Below half health now. As Delight as well, keeping his health bar as high as possible so he can actually engage. Deadly Flourish not doing too much.
Hanwha running out of time.
Yeah. And it's the Nature's Grasp that you have to watch out for. Umpty holding on to that one. He's got that one in the barrel.
This Elder's getting very low. Peanut just looking for a steal. That's all he's got.
Yeah, Curtain Call does absolutely nothing in this fight at the same time, so Viper won't have access to that.
Bit of a reset.
Yeah, this reset on the Elder is a big deal. But if TL focus this, it goes down so fast.
They've got the health bar advantage. They might be able to catch
this. Wrap around, he gets the knockout, and there is the quickness, and Jan able to take him out before he can do anything. Petrifying Gaze as the Buster Shot gets rid of APA, but Delight is dead. No Magnastorm for you. TL just find the perfect team fight, and this should win them the game.
Absolutely. Huge win here. Use the health bar of the Elder against Hanwha Life Esports, and it looks like we are going to Game 3. Atlas.
Thank goodness, because this game, it was another crazy draft, but man, TL, they looked so good. And the fact that they were still behind, they still held on, they got those objectives, they did what they needed to do. Delight going to respawn, but his Nexus is not going to until Game 3, and TL, they're still alive here at First Stand, and I can feel it. Top Esports has started to sweat, Wolf.